Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that takes them to 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring on 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Pulled in at the 20, and he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45. White. Ready.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. A lot of mess on the move here. To the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Irving on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
It's complete. This is Anguka. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. They'll cobble together a yard there. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, hut. Slide, swoop, yellow. 4th, set.
Young working from the gun. Brought in inside the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
180. Hey, 133.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I think when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Watch out.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Pistol.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Watch out.
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do that.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. 10 black. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, headed right. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good.
52
Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Shot. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. running with Hubbard out of the gun. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Panthers first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That was Tanneroa McMillan he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Watch out now. 52. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Connection made to Tremble. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
22 needle. Ready.
1st and goal, Hubbard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Fight. 60. Ready.
Young throwing here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Here's Williams to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, we're very minimal gains.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. 2nd down now. They need 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Aired out on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried to fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Ready, break. Set.
Zone read. Don't give it to Hubbard. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Buccaneers first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first. Working quickly here.
Gain of 22 yards. First down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that... their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Throwing from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be stopped at the pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers. First and goal at the 3-yard
Baker
line.
now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. To throw, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines. Big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Black ultra. Blue striker. Ready?
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Blue 32. Ready?
Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow 43. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Cut.
And going play action. Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Black 95. 22 needle. Ready.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
Now Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Young on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 52-45. Wide. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 4th and short. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to throw it. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Just another circumstance of a very well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in position to stop that thing. Really turn the momentum around.
And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Hey, 133.
Another carry for him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
Third and long, Mayfield. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
Hey, we're 33. What's up?
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
What's up?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Run. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
He'll be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Do the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, hello.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Alert! 180! What's up?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Pass brought in by Tyrell McMillan. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ultra. Set.
First down, Young. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
That's brought in downfield by Otten. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He gets it again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. 22. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42.
Set, hut. Black 40. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, he gives to Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Black 95.
On play action, here's Young. Finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
On the double.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone.
45, wide. Hut.
Running it after the penalty. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Hut.
Design quarterback run here. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ready up.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set, go.
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Panthers, their lineup.
He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's good.
King.
Mayfield now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offensive line fast.
He was brought down by P.J. Johnson.
Hey, alert.
Exit 12 brings up 3rd down.
Regular. Start.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready?
Line up the design keeper. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.